Hello and welcome to Mathematics Form 2, Topic 1, Cubes and Cube Roots, Lesson 2. In this lesson, we will find the cube roots of numbers by factor method. Cube roots are opposite of cubes. This means that the cube root of a given number is the number that is multiplied by itself 3 times to get the number. So if we are given to find the cube root of 64, which we can write as, this is the sign for cube root 64, then we have to express 64 into factor method. So we have factors of 64 by 2, which is 32, by 2, 16, by 2, 8, by 2 we get 4, by 2 we get 2, and lastly by 2 we get 1. Then we group the factors into 3 groups, and the answer to each group is the cube root of 64. So we count the number of 2's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This means that each group will have 2 times 2, 2 times 2, 2 times 2 to make them 6 2's. So this is equal to 4, 4, 4, and this implies that the cube root of 64 is equal to 4. Example 2, we are told to evaluate and we are given the cube root of 216. So the cube root of 216, we have to express 216 into its prime factors. So we divide by 2, we get 108. Divide by 2, we have 54. When we divide by 2, we'll have 27. And because 27 cannot divide 2, we go to the next prime factor, which is 3. So divide by 3, we have 9. Divide by 3, we have 3. Divide by 3, we have 1. So this means that when we group these factors into 3 groups, each group is expected to have a 2, 2, 2 multiplied by 3, 3, 3. The answer to each group is the cube root of 216. So this is 6, 6, 6, and this implies that the cube root of 216 is equals to 6. Our last example, we are told that the volume of a cube is 1000 centimeters cubed. So we are expected to find the length of the cube. So it is important to note that the sides of the cube are equal. This means that every side is L, L, and therefore the volume of the cube is given by L cubed, which is L times L times L, gives us volume. So if we want to get the length of a cube from the volume, then we have to find the cube root of the volume. So we find the cube root, and in our case the volume is given as 1000. So basically we are supposed to find the cube root of 1000. We express it in factor form. divide by 2, this is 500. When we divide by 2, we get 250. We divide by 2, we have 125. And because 125 cannot divide 2, we go to the next factor, and the next factor is 5, because also 3 cannot be divided by 125. So 5 gives us 25. When we divide by 5 again, we get 5. Divide by 5, we get 1. So we group these factors into 3 groups. So each group will get 2, 2, 2 multiplied by 5, 5, 5, and the answer is 10, 10, 10. This means that the cube root of 1,000, which is equal to the length of the cube, is equal to 10 centimeters. That is the end of this topic and the end of the lesson. Let us meet in the next lesson.